All right, what the freak? Why are they all red? It's another day of the crying baby game. We have Breath of Life and we have Birthright with three red items. I'm actually going to take 2 spooky. That's not a fantastic item, but it does actually keep you really safe in the early game. And I don't know how much HP I have because we're starting on Curse of the Unknown. So taking the item that keeps me safe seems pretty nice. Campion Conception when I don't even know how much HP I have. That seems... Oh my god, that's good. That seems rather... well, not great. And Hemoptysis, I mean, I'm not a fan of that item. I know there are some people who really like it. And they tend to get a bit mad at me when I don't take it. But I really don't have high hopes for that item, to be honest. I don't think it's great. This is a bit scary, mainly because I don't know how much HP I have, and I'm terrified of that champion. Because I could be in one-shot range. When you start the Unknown Curse with Eden, you know, and you're on Deathless Streak, you kind of just gotta treat it as if you're on 1 HP. And that means our Basement 1 is going to be pretty sluggish. Hey everyone, today's random member shoutout goes to Strelek54. Thank you so much for being a member to the channel. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Oh, this guy doesn't care about my fear, because he can't actually stop moving mid-dash. That's a bit unfortunate. We also, of course, have negative luck, because there's no way we would start positive luck on a bird's eye. Right? Okay, there's a red heart, so if I do get tapped, I can check if I had soul hearts. Okay, this guy does do a full heart of contact damage, but you should realistically never get contacted by Wrath, to be honest. If I wanted to try and be really efficient here, I would try and let him get the Tinted Rock, but he's also guaranteed to drop bombs, so I'm just gonna do this. And you know what? I would have really preferred soul hearts. Or 1 soul heart even. Just to know I'm not in one-shot range of something stupid anymore. Now, the thing is, it's gonna be kind of tough for something stupid to one-shot me, because... like a champion Molly Boom, for example, which would be the worst offender in that regard, is gonna get feared and run away from me. That is a lot of options. Try and find a quarter. I would totally buy both of these if I got that chance. Although I did enter that room. I did enter that room in hopes of finding a... No. What am I trying to say here? I did enter that room in hopes of finding a soul heart. Alright, another instance of 2 spooky being actually pretty helpful. Streak is at 43. Apologies, I'm still coughing a bit, but it's getting better. Okay, I'm really glad that that's Larry and not the Headless Horseman, because like said, I'm still potentially at one heart. Can we get a flame? Thank you. 2 flames, 3 flames, heck yeah. Flames are pretty good against Larry. Especially the red ones that actually stay on the screen. Alright, that's Mom's Lipstick, which is also not great. And I mean, the build improved significantly this floor because we had Bird's Eye, but... Man, just let me see my health. We have 3 soul hearts. That is pretty good. That also means we're not taking a Devil Deal on this floor. Just putting that out there. Not at this HP. It's very unlikely we're going to be going Devil Deals, which sucks a bit because it's a boss rush run. If I find a health up, I might just go into the Devil Deal, even though I really don't like to go with less than 2 hearts, 2 heart containers. But, like, the fact that it's boss rush might necessitate that. Thank you, chat. Maybe here? Maybe here? Oh man, do I really want to be so thorough to do this? I mean, this could take forever, especially with this tier raid, but it's not taking forever. I don't know. If I'm desperate for money, I can come back for that last guy. One bomb should be enough to get that. I hate this room. Like, sometimes these fires just fire at you and you can't really dodge, and I don't have the patience to play it as safely as I needed to guarantee not taking damage. Oh god. Why does it have to be a champion? Okay. Ooh, bomb. That is a fantastic item. I love it. Toxic Shock, easily one of my favorites in the entire game. We want to get a lot of damage with this one, and we started like somewhat high damage. So, you know, not terrible. Swallowed Penny to drop me some coin every time I get hit, which currently shouldn't be happening too often, hopefully. Small Rock? Oh, this would have been a great time. Oh, that's also a damage up. Small Rock is a bigger damage up, to be fair, but still, any damage up is great with the Toxic Shock. Nightlight. Nightlight is actually pretty good against Blue Baby. I still don't think I want to buy that. I'm still mourning the options. Really? I'm still mourning the options items from last floor. Alright, it's Monstro. That is easy enough. Just need some flames to deal some damage. Oh, the fear! Uh-oh. That's close. Yeah, we need more luck. Although Glass Eye already gave us +1 luck, so that's actually pretty good. Alright, Super Bandit. Actually, yeah, with that, I'm gonna go to the Devil Deal. Ooh. I'm definitely buying that. I think I'm buying that too. It's gonna put me to 3 hearts with the heart it gives me, and like I just went on a big rant on how damage is really good with Toxic Shock. Like, this Toxic Shock is gonna slay. This Toxic Shock is gonna destroy stuff. And I'm a big fan of destruction. Watch this. See how good Toxic Shock is? Toxic Shock is so good, enemies don't even dare face me anymore now. Because they know they'll just die. Wow, that was not worth 2 keys. How do you make Isaac more consistent? What do you do if you're on a mother run and don't see a damage up until Gehenna? You cry. That's easy. You just get really sad. That's what you do when you go to mother and you don't see a damage up until Gehenna. So here's the thing. And this applies to pretty much every roguelike. Sometimes you're just gonna get screwed, right? Like, that's just how it is in any game that's randomly generated. That's the nature of randomization. So yeah, every once in a while you're actually gonna have a run that you look back at and you're like, wow, there is legitimately nothing I could do to win that. And that's okay. Like, that's part of the experience. However, a lot of the time, I'm gonna buy that. I actually like that item. It's gonna be really good with Toxic Shock too. A lot of the time, like, you're gonna lose a run and you're gonna feel like there was nothing you could have done, but there actually was. There's a lot of things you can do as you get better at the game that are essentially very luck positive plays. And while you can't guarantee to get lucky, you can do things that significantly increase your chances of getting lucky. And the most simple example of that is just devil deals, right? Like, you're going to increase your devil chance by not getting hit or by not taking red heart damage, right? So once you get better at the game, you're going to be taking red heart damage less often, and you're going to get more devil deals and or angel rooms. And then boom, you're just going to be stronger on average, right? So that's one of the things you can do. And then there's stuff like optimizing arcades, right? Like going for the wrong targets in an arcade, knowing where to use your money, knowing in like a double item room which item to pick, stuff like that. And like if you want to be really thorough, like at this point I want to say I'm good enough to not have to min-max a whole lot. Well, it was nice knowing you, Jar of Flight. At this point, you know, I don't get hit to the point where I need to min-max a whole lot, but if you especially watch a lot of like the older Isaac videos, not mine in particular, but just like in general, you're gonna see the hoops people jump through when they weren't as good at the game as people are generally now. You can see really the hoops people jumped through to have a good run, you know, make as much money as possible to make use of that Womb 2 arcade that you're very likely to see. When do I go into a cursed room and when don't I? That's another thing, you know, having more health, it means that you're going to be more often able to take advantage of cursed rooms and sacrifice rooms, right? Like basically you want to find the stuff that makes it more likely that you get lucky in the game, and then you want to take advantage of them. I really want Spirit of the Night, and I have Book of Revelation, so I think I'm going to take it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize that would be Leviathan. I also don't think I had to bump that. I don't like going for perfection because the thing is you usually lose that at some point, right? But perfection is just so amazing with Bird's Eye. In short, get good. I mean, that really is the short path, the short explanation, sure. But like, I want to emphasize why like getting good is so impactful in this game in particular, right? Because again, not getting hit is going to be very luck positive for you. Not just that you're getting more devil deals, but you're also going to have health to use in devil deals, right? And this run is actually a pretty good example, because had I gotten hit more during the basement floors, then I would not have been able to take the 2 damage ups in the first devil deal. And now look what Toxic Shock is doing to all these rooms, because I was able to take all these damage ups. We're not going full Bandage Girl because we got the Book of Revelations too late, sorry to tell you. But there won't be time to get 3-4 Bandage Balls. Greed! Greed is actually fine here because I need monies. But yeah, a lot of it really boils down to don't get hit as much, which seems like really obvious advice. Good job, Probs. Yeah, see, don't do that, for example. Because not getting hit just generally leads to you getting more lucky in this game. Judas' Shadow is actually kind of tempting. You know what? I'm doing it. I have that Eternal Heart too. Oh, it turns into a Soul Heart when you're... Interesting. Another one, yeah, that's being mentioned in chat right now. Like another one is also no secret room rules. Right? Like if you find more secret rooms, you're going to be stronger on average as well. Because, well, secret rooms... While they've declined over time in quality, they're still pretty good, right? Like, you're gonna find a lot of money, and that means you can go to stores more often. Oh, come on, man. Let me show off my game knowledge after I talk about finding secret rooms. But yeah, once again, it's a randomly generated game, right? So sometimes the game is just gonna be like, lol, you're not winning this run. It happens. It's happened to me before. We've had many runs that I look back at and I was like, oh, now I totally should have won that. I played like garbage. But we've also had a bunch of runs that I look back at and I was like, nah, dude, I could retry this seed and I would still lose. It's just the nature of the game. Hello. Okay, look. Apparently this is the run where we find a bajillion great use items, but I just burned all my health to turn into Judas' Shadow. And as you know, as the regular viewers of the channel know, I really value health generation very highly, and so should you. And yeah, I don't know. I like the Book of Revelations here better. This is also one of these cases, actually, where You know, you need to make a decision based on what you have and what you think is the correct thing. I think Book of Revelations is better here because our damage is pretty much sorted. We have 14.52 damage. And we have 3.72 tier rate, which is not that great, but that might be getting better at some point in the future. The point is, well done. The point is, what we need right now is not more damage. What we need right now is more HP. I didn't want to go for the item room reroll. Maybe because I'm actually getting kind of short on time and I want to not like miss the boss rush because I went for an item room reroll. Continuum, that's a pretty good one. That was also really risky because that could have potentially killed my thing. Smelter. Why not? Spider mod! Easy. Best job ever. I was panicked so quick to type. He's a fast man. Man. Aye, that was terrible. Ah, you can't touch me, sucker. Alright, there's my vantage ball number 2. We've seen the item room in the store. Let us move on and not miss the double deal. This is Blue Baby boss rush, so I don't need to be looking for the X marks the spot, which means I'm actually really good on time. So maybe I should have gone and rerolled the thing. Look at how much damage this poison does. This is criminal. We need to pet the spider emote. Not a bad idea. Oh, let's go to a curse room. I don't really know what I would want to find in a curse room at this point, but... Keeper sack. You know, I don't usually like a keeper sack this late into the run, but we have a reroll machine here, so I'm actually going to buy that and buy out the entire shop. Okay, maybe not that. Sure, I'll touch it for the stats. I'll buy that too. I'll buy that for the stats too. And that. Hold up, gremlin alert. Alright, here we are again, and we're pretty much done here. Let's blow this up still. Maybe I can find something else that it's worth coming back for. The habit is actually pretty good with the Book of Revelations. Maybe I can find the money to buy that. I haven't been to the secret room. You posted what you were doing on Discord, even though most people won't care about it. I'm gonna care about it. I'll check it out later. Money? No money. Hierophant card. That is a good card. Okay, I want that habit now. What? That. We could really use some more tier rate. Like, not that it's necessary to like win the run, but I wouldn't mind having more tier rate. I am lacking a single coin. Oh, that's tier rate. Yara. Maybe below the curse room? I don't think it could be there. I seem to remember looking at that and seeing it was illegal. Okay. I'm going for it. I've not done my fair share of mushroom bombing this run. Okay. I could have at least Yara'd those coins, but does it really matter? Like, we're not gonna have any more shops after this. I don't think it matters. Yeah, have it. I mean, that's just a great one to have with the Book of Revelations. It means every hit we take is going to be a 6th of art that we're going to get back. Just very nice. Is the boss room at the top or the bottom? I honestly can't tell. Well, top it is. Ah, I'm bad. Hello? Sir? We got some good stats out of that keeper sack, considering that we got it on depths too. I gotta say. That was a quality sack. Okay, no teleporting card needed. We're just gonna go in there and we're gonna show mom what's up. Spider mod with the freeze. Blue baby means we take this on a soul heart run. Excellent. Alright, I guess the game decided I was too powerful there and couldn't be given more good items. Never mind, it gave me sack dagger. Okay, well, boss rush it is! Which has nothing to do with the sack dagger, that's just part of the run goal. But yeah, this is gonna be a pretty chill boss rush, if I may say so myself, despite it being a champion boss rush. I actually find champion boss rushes a lot of the time are easier than regular ones, because many of those dudes just drop you a bunch of health, which they don't do in regular boss rushes. How did you get charmed for so long? Wow, that monstro just destroyed Peep. Oh, yeah, I don't know. See, look at that. Blue Gertie. I can just kill these guys last. They're going to guarantee to drop me a soul heart. And just like that, I've gained health in this boss rush so far. And I didn't even use the Book of Revs yet. Hold up, that's Famine, who is also the blue champion version in the champion boss rush and drops you a heart. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like champion boss rush is not particularly more difficult than regular boss rush. If anything, it might be easier. It might actually be easier. Oh no. Also a bit more annoying when it's carry and queen. Okay, thank you. Maybe we should go for this guy first. Oh? Are you okay? Double kill. Alright, easy. That was greedy, but I just want to get this over with. Steven! Oops. What? He got feared and ran away. That is... I just got outplayed by my own fear. Flames are dealing quite the damage. I didn't mean to grab that, but does it really matter? A good few champions are a lot easier and have less health than their regular counterparts. There's actually not that many that have less health. I used to think so too until I started working on the boss guide. Most champions have a considerable amount more HP. And the ones that don't usually make up for it by moving around a lot. Whoa. Alright, the body, I actually don't want that. Because if I take that now, I'm going to lose my Polaroid proc, and I just really don't need red health right now. Like, that's actually going to make the run worse. Very minimally so, but it's going to make it worse. Oh wait, I'm Dark Judas. It would just be 3 black hearts. Well, does it really matter? Yeah, you guys are right. As Dark Judas, it would have just been black hearts, but... I really don't think that's going to change anything. Like, look at that. Yeah, like, I mean... It really didn't matter. But yeah, of course, you guys are correct. It would not have been red hearts. I did not consider the fact that I was Dark Judas. I didn't even use the Book of Revelations, but I guess that's fine too. Alright. I'll buy that for Bookworm. It's only 1 heart because there's 2 lying there, and I have the book up, so it was almost free. Another common chat W. Where? No, that was actually pretty good from chat. I don't tell you guys enough that I appreciate you. Except Misachiever. Is this Eden or Tainted Eden? This is the good Eden, aka Eden. Magician question mark, just in case this run wasn't one enough, you know? Tainted Eden streaking sound like torture. It really does. I also don't like that character, so... I've actually had many requests to put Tainted Eden onto the wheel, but I feel like the streak would just die every time. Man, this is a speedrunner's wet dream. I'm beelining to every boss room. Okay, I took the Polaroid. It's a blue baby run, so let's go up here. We are all ignoring Tainted Eden's existence. I can acknowledge Tainted Eden for what it is, which is a shit show. The one whose existence we ignore is Tainted Cain. The prophecy, chat. Didn't unlock all the Tainted characters, because most of the ones I have feel like an instant loss. A lot of them are really challenging, but Tainted Isaac is also probably the 2nd strongest character in the game. So they're not all terrible. Who is the strongest? Isaac. Isaac with the D6, I should note. Isaac is a very average starting character, but then when he unlocks the D6, he's just like flat out the strongest. Just because the D6 is the most ridiculous starting item you could possibly have. The D6 is just that good. I love Tainted Lost. I think he's a very well designed character. I mean, sure, he's challenging, but like in a good way. And you get hilariously strong as that character pretty regularly. He's definitely in the difficult department though. I also like Tainted Jacob, but I do seem to be the only person on that front. I think Tainted Jacob is a very cool and fun character. I liked original Tainted Cain. I didn't. I'm sorry. That character is just ass in my opinion. I don't like Tainted Cain at all. You like Tainted Blue, baby? Hey, I mean, to each their own. I respect your opinion, friend. Even if I don't share it. Was it even necessary to bring Dad's key? I thought I could go faster, but it feels like a lot of these rooms are just... Oh, they all died. I didn't even have to use that. Oh my god, I'm turning into Terminator. Repentance was just so good of a DLC. Oh, absolutely. Repentance was incredible, or is incredible. See, that's why I don't usually want to bring Dad's key to this place. Every run being broken is boring. Yeah, that's exactly why Repentance is so good. Because it made the game much harder. Or was that in response to something else? Tainted Blue Baby and a D20 is a free rig, not gonna lie. I mean, that's fair. Is anything being fun by breaking? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I also just hate crafting. Like, I'm currently torturing myself through Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Because I used to be a huge Zelda nerd. I still really like the franchise, and my girlfriend is just absolutely a gigantic Zelda nerd, so we're playing it together in the evenings, and there's just so much wrong with that game for me. Like, I'm sorry. And I know that Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were overall pretty well received as far as I know, but I don't know. So far I just see a lot that I feel is wrong with that game, but maybe that's just me. Expand on Tears of the Kingdom so we can shit. To be fair, I've only done one dungeon so far. So before I talk myself into a corner here now, I am going to play some more of the game and then give it a final judgment. Like, I definitely want to finish it because now I want to know how it ends. But so far, I'm a bit on it. Anyway, GG.